Today we're watching How Long Can I Live in a Luxury Resort for Free. Let's get into it.
I just snuck into this luxury resort and I'm gonna be seeing how long I can live here without getting caught.
Realistically, how long do you think he's lasting? Like, if he can somehow lie his way through it and act like he goes here, and it's very it's a very popular resort. So there's maybe 100 else people here. He might be able to sneak through. But when it comes to rooms, you don't need ID for that. You swipe it. So this is going to be really interesting. I don't think you could even do that.
Got it? Okay, all right, let's go. It's no secret that people pay outrageous prices to experience luxury. But what if I did it all for free?
Not gonna lie, this might be a hot take, but a lot of stuff like that seems like it's so overrated. You could have equally as much fun doing something half or even a quarter as expensive. People just go over the top to have fun, honestly.
I'm talking eating, sleeping, showering, and having an absolute blast. All to answer the golden question, how long can I live?
Men will sleep with the rats, honestly. Men will sneak into the basement and sleep with the rats.
A luxury resort for free. Days, weeks, months, and at what point would my luck run out? To find out, I hopped on a flight with my partner in crime, Owen, to our...
Would you get fined for doing this? I know it's technically illegal, but how much you guys think you'll absolutely get fined? I think, personally, he might get fined $1,000. Depending on how expensive the cruise, he might just get fined how much a normal person would pay for a resort. They'll be horrible, man. It's $10,000 and he snuck in, getting half of the experience. Man has to pay for all of it. That would be so good.
Dream vacation destination, Hawaii. Landing in a tropical paradise was super exciting, but as soon as we hopped in our Uber, I quickly realized what I was getting myself into. Sitting in this 30-minute Uber had us rethinking our life choices. But before we could think too hard, we approached an entrance, which led us right up to the front of the resort. The Hilton.
Oh, that seems fancy. Yeah, that seems like something you'd pay $10,000 for a week for or something.
It's in Waikoloa Village Resort. It's the biggest resort on the entire island, and since seeing it in photos as a kid, I've always wanted to come here. But rooms here are...
This might be his first and last time being here.
Not cheap. Bruh. Now, for legal reasons, we had no choice but to book a stay here, but obviously we won't be using that at all. With our disguises on to stay extra undetected.
Okay, so technically, if he does get caught, which is maybe a 30% chance, he will not get fined and chucked in jail.
The only thing left to do was to attempt to sneak in. Walking in, I tried to blend in best I could with the people actually staying here. As expected, this place was covered in cameras, so it's a good thing they can't see my face. I walked in with confidence and was able to slip right past the check-in desk. I sped up a bit to get through the entrance, praying my plan wouldn't fall apart, but to my surprise...
It's all fun and games till a security guard taps on your shoulder and you look back in utter shame like this, and then you're just cooked. If you didn't pay, you're absolutely cooked. He's gonna ask, "Where's your in-login thing or whatever?" And then you're basically over. Here's a $10,000 fine, and you're never allowed to come back here ever again.
Guys, we made it in. We're actually, okay, we gotta be quiet. Except we may have celebrated a bit too early because we were immediately approached by this employee who started asking us where we were staying and how we even got in. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't think of anything, so I responded quickly with, "We're guests and we're gonna leave in a few minutes. Is that fine?" Okay, all right,
I don't think men gets paid enough to get, to be truthfully honest with you.
Thank you. Yeah, that was already a close call. So we rushed to the bathroom, switched our outfits to look like different people, and walked out of that bathroom like Russian spies. Now that we were in here, we were totally trapped within the walls of this resort. Luckily, this place is even cooler than I imagined. If this isn't a Hawaiian paradise, I don't...
He builds a underwater base right here, man. He gets tubs of just ginormous plastic and plaster of nails or something to the bottom of this lake, and to get in he has to get on a scuba mask and hold his breath to go under.
I don't know what it is. There's massive hotels, restaurants, a tram.
Yeah, this
that runs through
place,
the resort.
see, that's a nice looking tram, to be truthfully honest with you. But this place looks so expensive. It's like, for the whole resort, like, seems like 10K for like 2 weeks or something.
Or an actual dolphin exhibit with dolphins just casually swimming around and a whole lot more. But we'll have to check that out later because we gotta scout out some sleep spots. This one's gonna be interesting. Yeah, so we had no idea where or how we were gonna sleep. We just knew it needed to be hidden. So we started
No,
looking
he sleeps on a tram. He sleeps on a tram like a homeless bum, man.
at our options, which were pretty much everything from hammocks to literal bushes.
If we tuck in these bushes, dude, that might be good.
We looked and looked while trying to stay as low-key as possible to avoid raising suspicion. I saw this crazy cabana that looked like a literal bed, but it was way too risky being directly in the open.
You might have to try to sleep in there at some point. I don't know. We'll see.
After searching for what felt like forever, one spot stuck out as being the best.
Like, call me crazy, but like, I don't think anyone would see you sleep if you slept on the roof up here.
That's so sketchy. This is where they hold the ceremonies. And we're considering sleeping on that roof.
Imagine somebody just flying around on their drone and I see like some random dude sleeping on the roof. No one knows how he ended up getting on there. He's just on the roof sleeping. It'd be so uncomfortable as well. Like, would have to be worried like you might break something like in the roof or something. Like,
this time there was still a ton of employees out, so as the sun went down, we decided our best bet was to go somewhere more secluded and lay as low as possible. I'm honestly terrified to sleep tonight because Hawaii is known for having scorpions, cane spiders, and mongoose, which we saw a ton of today, and fun fact, they go pee everywhere.
it looked cute though. Like, I understand the spiders and stuff, so this one wouldn't have to be deadly as, but it looks so cute. Like, look at that, man. Like, honestly, this is probably a fair take here. The more cute the animal looks, the more dangerous they are, to be truthfully honest.
And their pee is actually poisonous.
What?
Not to mention, we could easily get caught by security and be arrested. Anyways, when midnight rolled around, we decided it was time to make our move to get on the roof.
Go.
That seems way too easy. wait, let's go back. Yeah, go back a little bit. Go back to a bit. He goes up the roof, slips, falls through the roof. The cameras look at him and his whole life is over. Like,
And just like
Weird.
that, we were on
the roof is gravel. That's so strange, man.
the roof, which by the way was like directly next to the biggest pool on the entire resort. And I know for a fact there's still employees around.
If you guys are wondering how we're gonna sleep on this roof, I brought this. A sleeping bag.
So I started setting up my sleeping bag as quickly as possible. I'm actually very grateful for this thing because we're sleeping on straight rocks, bro.
You'll need some good sleeping bags. So the main problem with sleeping bags, if you get the cheap ones, they suck. You might as well get a thin blanket. That's how bad they are sometimes. You gotta get like the $120 ones for them to actually be good.
Owen went to the other side of the roof to set up. I thought I might never see him again, but he figured it out.
Guys, I'm in my sleeping bag. Oh my gosh, we are on top of a luxury
It would be freezing. Isn't Hawaii cold or something?
resort roof. It is so windy up here, but it's somehow extremely hot and humid. Tomorrow, I have some massive things planned. But for now, I should probably go to bed so I don't get caught by security. Good night.
Now imagine he's a snorer, man, and somebody walks down and you hear some random dude snoring and you can't find out where he is until you look all the way back on the other side and see him sleeping on the roof with sleeping bags just left on it.
Good morning. Sun's starting to come up.
So yeah, it's pretty early, but we still got a dip because I could literally see people walking around the resort still.
It's 5 a.m. dude.
I saw multiple security guards and these workers that I'm pretty convinced thought I was a crazy person.
We have made it to day 2. Owen, how did you sleep?
Not very good. The rocks kind of hurt.
I slept horrible. Well, today's gonna be a big day. We have a lot of things planned.
Man, they need to do a double sleeping bag. Get in a sleeping bag and then wrap yourself in another sleeping bag so you get double sleeping bags.
We're gonna get a morning workout followed with a lunch. Then we'll go snorkeling with turtles and end the day off.
I think lunch will be difficult unless, I'm pretty sure resorts, unless it's fully paid for, you still have to pay for like food and stuff. So unless it's like part of the resort, if it's part of the resort, they'll just hand it out most likely to you because you're in the resort. And so if their only job is just to serve resort people their food, like they'll just give you the food.
With a nice warm jacuzzi. That sounds like a day in paradise.
Awesome.
I really want to abuse this resort's amenities, which reminds me, we'll be having a different goal for each day that we're in here, and they're gonna get more and more risky as the days go on. Today's goal is simple. Get a free gourmet meal. That honestly sounds delicious, and I feel like we're not gonna be eating.
What do you class as a gourmet meal? We're talking about like 3 meals in one meal, like the random like $100 things you can get like 1 leaf. Are we talking about those? Or are we talking about like just gourmet but just normal food?
Very well while we're in here, so that would be really freaking nice if we could get that. I'm just hoping today doesn't end with us in a Hawaiian prison. Let's get after it. So we made our way to the fitness center, which was actually kind of sketchy with all the cameras and all. When we found the gym, we realized you needed a key card to get in, which we obviously didn't have. But I signaled this dude to open the door for us, and this dude was super chill. Hey, thank you. And just like that, we
Man does not care. He's like, whatever. Opens, just lets him in.
went in. We got to the
What a chill guy.
gains like Joe Bartolozzi. Unfortunately, we couldn't stay long because there was a lot of cameras in here. But after the workout, we were absolutely starving. Luckily, I planned for this moment. This right here is what's called an MRE. It's basically a freeze-dried meal. And
That's the stuff they serve to the army, and you put hot water, you put water in it, and it somehow heats it up. Yeah, that's not gonna be good, man. Raw pasta, preserved old cheese, and the slightest amount of bloody dried bacon. It seems like that's gonna be horrible, to be truthfully honest.
all you have to do is add hot water. Luckily, the coffee shop in here hooked us up with some hot water. I have chicken Alfredo. What did you get?
The Summit Breakfast Scramble.
Oh my god, dude.
No,
Yo.
you hate, but this looks good.
Ugh.
You know, it's not the worst thing I've ever eaten. It's not very good though.
I think I was expecting worse.
Yeah, get used to it because this is what we'll be eating for who knows
Honestly, it could have been worse. It could have just been water and pasta.
how long.
Yeah.
Now is for the fun part.
Goes in the water at nighttime, starts hunting his hopeful fish. You see him at like 3 a.m. just stabbing the water with some makeshift bloody, what's it called, spear. Like,
Snorkeling. We've somehow been able to stay very low key and blend in since we've been here, but this one just felt different. As much as this was probably a bad idea, we quickly made our way to the lagoon to set up. There's so much security patrolling this place, it's ridiculous. If we were ever gonna get caught in this video, this is probably the time it would happen.
I don't think anybody will ask you. Like, you've been in a resort. Once they see him, like, see you once or twice, like, they're more unlikely to pull you over since they've seen you. And it doesn't seem like you just got there, so you would have to be a paying customer.
Goal is to go snorkeling and see a turtle. So, all right, let's stop filming. Let's just go in. I threw on my snorkeling gear and ran into the water. Once I was actually in the water, I was surprisingly less worried. Throughout this whole experience,
Yeah, swimming is very fun, man. It really is.
I've had non-stop anxiety, but being under the water was kind of comforting. I mean, look at these fish. Pretty cool. But to truly experience this resort,
Not gonna lie, snorkels like these just suck. I've had one before, and they just bad. You dip your head too far underneath the water, you just get absolutely water gauged. Like, it's honestly so bad. Like, you gotta get the expensive ones that like are really good.
I needed to see a turtle. I tried to make this process as quick as possible to hopefully not get caught, and somehow we found one. We found a turtle!
That is so sick, dude.
This shot right here is what dreams are made of.
Turtles are so cool, man. It's like chill things that just float around. Like, he's not even bothered. Like, he just doesn't even care.
All right, time to pack it up. Before risking it all for a free gourmet meal, we decided to find somewhere shaded to cool off. we're going through it. The sleep is catching up to me, the hot weather is catching up to me, and this resort is starting to feel smaller and smaller the longer I'm in here.
Definitely feeling trapped as well. You're just like constantly wandering. Like you can't get comfortable.
You would think that being at a resort would just continuously be the best thing ever.
The main thing with resorts, I'm pretty sure, it's like you do what you want to do and head back inside. And you do the same for the next couple of days. Like, you're not meant to just stay outside and be sleeping out there like a homeless bum, man.
And it kind of is, but at the same time, I'm starting to feel a little bit trapped. I have a feeling it's the fact that I know I can't leave this place even if I wanted to. I don't think there's a time in the day where I'm not drenched in sweat. I'm not looking forward to sleeping tonight at all. But all that being said, we're staying positive.
You should honestly try to find, like, a different spot. Like, find some bushes that are, like, away, like, on the edge of the resort, and that are, like, almost in a circle, like a circular bush thing. And just sleep in the middle of that, but just wake up at like 4 or something instead of 5 and go to bed earlier at like 10 or something. Even though you'll probably get caught going to bed at 10 or something like that, so you get better sleep. So you're sleeping on sharp rocks digging into you in the middle of the night.
We have to find out how we're going to get a free gourmet meal.
Actually, how do you guys feel about going to resorts? One thing I wanted to ask at the beginning, but I forgot about it. But honestly, I feel like I would say what's better resort and probably around the same price is like traveling to a different like state, I would say, booking a hotel and just booking what you want to do for a week. It'll come up to around the same as a really good resort, but you can do whatever you want. You don't have to be stuck. You can go do one task and do a completely opposite task the other day. Like bowling compared to scuba diving, completely different, but you can do it because you paid for it and you're not forced to do stuff in a resort. So in my opinion, that's why it's better.
That could end in us getting kicked out and banned for life.
Yeah,
so
literally, that could be the end of the video right there.
We're gonna move spots now so security doesn't get suspicious. To make our lives a bit easier, we decided to ditch the backpacks because they were so heavy. Hopefully they'll be here when we get back. I felt like we
puts like $2,000 worth of cameras, chucks in the bush. Some dude just like, oh, bags, let me open it. Just sees $2,000 of cameras. Yoink. This man is never getting that back.
Pushed our luck a bit too far for it only being day 2. So for the rest of the day, we just kind of laid low and we made sure to move locations just so we weren't in one spot for too long. But when nighttime came around, we knew it was time to try.
That was beautiful. Let's go back to the sunset real quick. Come on.
It was time to try our luck at a came around.
Like that sunset is absolutely beautiful right here.
We knew it was time to try our luck at a free gourmet meal. And I had a few fancy restaurants in mind.
Like, do you think he's so sunburned? Holy. Man's a red-nosed reindeer right now. Like, holy, man needed to bring some sunblock. Like, badly. Like, how hot is it in Hawaii? Let me go quickly check. Oh, so it does get quite hot there. It's almost as hot as it is in Australia. If you look right now. Nah, it's not 19 degrees. That's full of shit. It is 30 right now for us. Like, what's the humidity at? 72. So it's just hot and humid. Highs are 27. Like, it's alright.
Long day. The only thing I have on my mind is a meal. And
I don't think they'll give it to him. Like, I'm pretty sure even at resorts you have to pay for food. Like, I don't think it comes with the charge. Like, definitely gourmet food, like, you have to pay for it.
Behind me is the nicest restaurant in this entire resort. So I'm gonna go up there and just straight up ask them, can I have a free meal? They might think I'm homeless and kick me out of the resort. Let's go for it. So I walked right up there with delusional confidence because your boy was hungry. Oh, this food looks so good. I walked right past the question. This is like kind of a crazy request, but me and my friend are super hungry. We don't have our wallet. Is there any way we could get anything to eat potentially for free? Well, we're guests, but
You have a room number? Really, I can't give away anything.
okay. No, that's
Gives away a singular dry piece of bread. Nothing but just a piece of bread.
perfectly fine. I appreciate it. Have a good night. So that failed horribly. Honestly, I'm just happy that that lady was super nice and didn't suspect anything. But I knew I had one
Oh
more
no, she suspected after she like denied the room key. Like she was thinking it. You could tell with her face. Like her mood almost switched.
shot at the last restaurant in the resort, which was this very expensive Italian restaurant. I walked in there praying I'd be eating good tonight, but immediately they told me,
Yeah, I can't.
okay, yeah, no, that's 100% okay. We were so desperate at this point, we started searching
Man's gonna have to try to find coconuts at this point, man. Like coconuts, that's it. I don't think does Hawaii even do coconuts? I think they would. But oh, he's searching the trash like a bum. Oh, he's gonna get. This is the highest chance of him getting kicked out doing this. Like
trash cans for leftovers.
Is that a cockroach?
Oh my god, that's a cockroach. Okay, alright, we're done. But ultimately, I knew there was only one option left. MREs can always be worse.
Yeah. Dude.
Cheers.
I bet it was
Honestly, take
horrible.
any food at this point. I'm just happy to be eating. Although it's only day 2 and I feel like death, I'm not leaving until they drag me out of this place. However long that'll be, we'll see.
He's there till next year. They haven't kicked him out yet. He's just a regular at that point.
Could be here for a while, so we gotta figure out where we're sleeping. I'm gonna have to get some sleep tonight because I haven't really slept the past few days. Before finding our sleep spot, we ended the day with a jacuzzi, and this thing was sizzling. Next to the jacuzzi, we found a shower with a jacuzzi.
Jacuzzing with somebody else and that small? I don't know, man. If you're gonna get a jacuzzi, definitely that small. You and your friend, that's it. Not some rando that you're gonna have to sit here and then here with, like, ugh.
And this thing was sizzling. Next to the jacuzzi, we found a shower, which was absolutely incredible. We were even able to find some old towels laying around. All right, we gotta get out of here. We grabbed our backpacks, which were thankfully still there, and walked to one of the only hidden sleep
It would be risky, man, leaving your, like, expensive equipment, like I said before. Like, some dude could just, even security could just pick it up and take it. And, like, you'll never find it again. And, like, they've gained just, like, $4,000 in just equipment.
spots we were able to find yesterday. Is that a bug? That's a cockroach.
No, that's not. Dude, that's like a slug.
Dude, there's a ton of them. We can't sleep here. They're literally everywhere, dude.
Oh, that's disgusting. I don't know if I could either.
That thing.
You wake up, a slug's just on your forehead. Like, ugh.
So guys, our sleeping spot that we wanted for the night is covered by like huge slugs. We can't even.
They're going back on the roof, I feel. I honestly feel like a weird video idea this is, but it's so good.
Lay a sleeping bag down, you'll crush them.
Thank God we found a sleep spot right next to it that was once again on top of a rock hard roof. That
Hey, it's not stones at this point anymore. At least the sleeping bag will hopefully be able to do its job.
by the way, just so happened to be the Italian restaurant we were at earlier. Bro,
Imagine that you're the only person there, if that was the owner, walks out and they see the same person ask for free food sleeping on their roof with bloody sleeping bags. Like, that would... You're getting kicked out if you do that, honestly.
a moment. I laid down some of the towels we found for cushion, but it didn't help very much. This spot has so many bugs, mosquitoes, literally on the light. There's one right there, right on the light. Oh, and it's on me. I am praying to God I can get at least a couple hours of sleep tonight.
He's probably gonna get bitten by like 10 mosquitoes or something.
It is so freaking hot tonight. I am sweating. But hey, whatever it takes to make the best videos possible for you guys. Guys, if you don't know, we're trying to hit 1 million subscribers by the end of the year. Please, for the love of God, subscribe. Shout out to every single one of you guys that supports the channel. What was that? Dude, that was a massive bug. I hate this. Okay, I'm hearing people, so I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you guys in the morning.
Yeah, and that's late.
Check out how this app helped me buy whatever I want in my favorite game. Unlimited money makes it so you can get what you want from the game right from jump without the
Damn, like the actual Italian place, like the owner would probably be opening it up by now. I don't know who wants Italian food for breakfast. No, you got focaccias and all that stuff. So yeah, most likely they will be opening.
Another day in paradise.
Welcome to day 3.
Man, he's getting so sunburned. Hey, they should have grabbed some sunscreen or something.
Yeah, last night was brutal. I probably slept 2 hours at most. How on earth have we not been caught? I'm honestly surprised we've made it 3 whole days here. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of sick of hiding all the time. I say today.
You would think they would have so many like bug bites, not even from mosquitoes, just from bugs in general. Like you'd have to be careful not to be bitten by a random spider around here.
We see if we can experience this resort without even worrying about getting kicked out. So today's goal is riskier than anything we've done so far. Today we're
Do you guys think this is actually even worth it? Like, if you were to try to sneak in a resort, would it even be worth it? Like, sure you get like dump food that no one wants and you get to sleep in like a resort, but like definitely in Hawaii, in the middle of a random island, like that temperature is horrible. I think I'd rather just be homeless in a random area, to be truthfully honest.
We're gonna attempt to sleep in a poolside cabana. It's extremely private and very heavily guarded with employees.
Sleeping here is not easy. It's like painful sleeping on a roof, so I'm really hoping we can sleep in the cabana.
Let's try to have a good day. First things first, of course, we had to hit the gym, and we got lucky with the door being propped open this time. After getting them,
I think somebody left the key card at home or accidentally wandered in. Like these people, but it happens to be a towel blocking the entrance, which happens to not make you put a key card through because it's open. Seems mildly convenient if you ask me. Very mildly convenient.
gains, we took a stroll to see every inch of this resort, passing by many employees. This is the most exposed we've been since being here, and it felt so freeing.
I feel like because he's been here for 3 days, he's less likely to get caught. I'm pretty sure when you just get there, it's your highest, but then it slowly goes down. So where after you've been there for like a week and a half, I don't think anybody will suspect you as a non-paying customer.
A ride on the tram and decided to go snorkeling again. This time we saw manta rays, which was epic. Then we pulled up to a place I've wanted to visit.
Do manta rays like sting you? Apparently stingrays does, pierce in the name, but do those sting you? Kind of weird. But like if you flip a stingray upside down, they're so weird looking. Like the mouth is just so weird.
It's getting here. The pool. The thing about the pool is that it's probably the place with the most workers, and you also need to have one of these white wristbands to get in, and everyone had them. Except I already expected this because I did my research.
Man brought white rubber bands, holy.
Using Google, I was able to find out that they had wristbands pretty easily, so I bought some white wristbands on Amazon for like 15 cents. Sheesh! This guy is a genius.
How does he come up with
Checks his wristband. We don't sell this, man. And then he's just caught over. His whole career here is just over.
his stuff?
Here we go, guys. It's time to go in the pool. Let's do this thing.
Gets told off for diving in the pool and he gets caught because of it.
I swear,
Drowns.
it seems like nobody at this resort cares. Bro, this pool was so refreshing.
Well, like, how are they meant to know? Even security, how are they meant to know some random dude is, like, not, like, they're not gonna run over to some rando saying, where's your room key or where's all that shit? Like, I don't think they care.
Actually felt like I was finally living
like
the
they're certainly not getting paid enough.
resort lifestyle. They might check our wristbands on the slide. We'll see, we'll see. I tried to go down the slide and the dude looked at my wristband and didn't say a thing. Now this was true luxury. We were out of there without a single employee batting an eye. It started to occur to me that
I think the employees are there just for like lifeguards, like so they don't see people just drown.
could probably live here forever. Wait, I could be here forever. Weeks could turn into months, which could potentially turn into years. I'm trapped. I can't leave. I cannot sleep on another roof. Why does this resort have so many creepy statues?
Don't worry, Jack. You are now one with the resort. You live here. This is your home.
Damn, man, even get caught. It's just, they must think though, if that person walked past here, like this dude was just drunk and passed out because he was just so alcoholically intoxicated. Like,
I can't do this, dude.
It was pretty late at this point, and we were struggling. Me and Owen ate our MREs for dinner.
Those
or
look disgusting.
At least tried to.
I've grown some sort of gag reflex to the MRE.
Then we walked over to the pool because it's finally time to attempt to sleep in a poolside cabana. We got to the cabana, which was literally in the sketchiest area you could possibly.
damn, yeah, I'm pretty sure the resort actually like hotels are there. And then there's just some random dude sleeping in the cabana.
Sleep. As delusional as I was, I tried my best to lower the blinds and set up our sleeping bags.
Okay, we're all set up in the cabana. It's kind of sketchy that we're.
Ooh, I don't know if you'll want to bring the sleeping bags. You're trying to act like you passed out there, drunk or something.
I'm filming right
Not
now,
like purposely bring a sleeping bag to sleep there.
I should probably make this quick. This is so much more comfortable than what we've been sleeping on. The only problem is this is literally the most patrolled area of the entire resort.
Yeah.
The only reason why this risk is even worth it in the first place is because if I don't sleep tonight, I don't know if I'll even be able to function during the day.
There's a really good chance we get kicked out, so we just have to hope we can get a full night of sleep before the employees see us.
I'm gonna get to bed. I'll see you guys in the morning.
You would have to wake up at like 2 or something.
Are you guys guests at this hotel? Are you guys guests at this hotel?
Yeah.
What room number are you guys?
I don't know what off the top of my head.
Oh, I think they got caught. I actually think they got caught.
You guys can stay right here for a while. For now. No, you guys can stay here.
They're running, man. They got caught.
We gotta hide.
We took refuge in a bathroom where we decided we would try and wait it out. I was terrified in this moment. My heart felt like it was beating 1,000 miles per second. After an hour, we changed our outfits and covered our faces and decided we couldn't stay in there forever. So we made our way outside in hopes of finding a better hiding spot. We thought we could hitch the tram to the other side of the resort to stay less in the open, but just
Gets caught again, starts sprinting off.
as we were about to board the tram, we were approached by 2 security guards. So this lady gave us an option here.
The only other way I can do this is get the police here with you and you'll be able to work with them. If not, then I'll just trespass you and go take you out. So how you want to do it?
So it was either the police and potentially be arrested
Yeah, he might as well put it in the bag, man. Just tell him your room number.
and fined, or walk out with this sweet woman and be trespassed.
Or just
We chose
say
the
him.
easier option. I mean, it was kind of over either way.
End of the road.
Didn't they actually have a room number? Why didn't they say just they had one and just ended the video like that?
So just to let you guys know, you guys are already followed to all the other resorts.
Yeah.
So your picture is everywhere.
Shout out to this lady because she was actually really nice to us, and quite honestly, I think we were ready to leave.
So in other words, you tell me I'm gonna walk you to the main lobby, you're gonna get off our property, I'm not gonna see you anymore, right?
Yep. Well, yeah. That'll be the last we'll see of me, and we'll be happy to be counting here.
They would probably be able to come back 2 years later. And no one would notice him.
Okay. The exit. We are on top of a luxury resort roof. This is disgusting.
I think they're happy not to eat the MRIs anymore, man.
We're done. Holy, we're out of here. We're out of the resort.
Let's go!
Well, that was the end of this video, basically. I don't think it's anything, yeah. Well, this was a good video. I'm surprised I didn't get that police called on him. And yeah, if you do like videos like this, leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below what videos you want me to watch in the future. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.